Sorry there. Hey, Donte, thanks for taking some time.
Sorry.
What are your thoughts as you enter free agency for the first time, and where you started in your career and where you've gotten to?
Definitely a confident in the body of work. Definitely confident in in the obvious growth. The chance to be here and mature. And just looking forward to the future. And you're gonna attack this offseason.
Let's go to David Newton, followed by Will Palachuk.
Hey, Dr. Little Horse here. Do you want to be back here next year? Is that your preference? And what have the Panthers told you? Have they started any kind of negotiations with you?
Really not gonna speak on the details, but definitely Carolina's home. I love the fans. I love the culture. I love everything about this organization. Like I said, I was able to grow here. I was able to not only become a better player, but become a more mature man, a better leader, and just a shout out to the fans here for always embracing me. For my first time in this building, my first game to the last game to my contract. Like I said, this is home, and anything that we could do to make sure this is home for the next 4 years or so, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm not really gonna speak on the details. But Carolina is home. Carolina is a place that I want to be. But we shall see.
Donte, in terms of just kind of going off of that, what's more important to you, the best deal or the best environment?
I'm really not gonna get into the specifics of that. I just worry about ball, man, and becoming a better player. And that's how I'm gonna attack this offseason. Not with the money or anything on my mind, but just becoming a better ball player. And that's really my main focus.
How do you think you were able to distinguish yourself with your play this year and get yourself the best deal going into free agency?
I mean, just look at the film. I've played a really solid year, tackling, covering, and really just understanding the game better. It just speaks to the growth. It speaks to the great situations that this coach staff has put me in the last 2 years, just to go out there and be my best, and that's what I'm going to continue to work on. So,
thanks, man.
Let's go to Joe Person, followed by Jonathan Alexander.
Hey, Donte, hope you're doing well, man.
Appreciate that, Joe.
Matt said you had to have surgery on the groin. Just wondering how you're doing and kind of what was involved there.
I'm doing great. Back running around, moving around now. Feeling really good. Feeling really explosive. Been getting to my physical therapy here with the team, and they've been really doing a good job. JB and Jim and Kevin and those guys have been really stepping it up. Tom and Kent. But yeah, I feel really good. It was a minor procedure, something that was better for me in the long run. Some that I wouldn't, really have to deal with these growing issues. But yeah, it was. I feel like it was a good decision. Being that I know rehabbing, I wasn't going to be able to come back anyway and be, really fully healthy. So we decided that was the best bet. And I feel, like I said, I feel great right now. 4 weeks out. So yeah, I'm back moving around, back running around, and making a full recovery. And yeah, just gonna keep taking these steps, taking it day by day. But yeah, I feel great. Thanks for asking, though, man.
Absolutely. Do you think we'll be back and ready for OTAs, timeline-wise?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Well before OTAs, but really don't. The good part about it, really don't have any timetable. Just continue to just get better and not rush it. But definitely feeling real good, and definitely gonna be feeling good by the time it's time to start moving around some more. So.
Thanks, Donte. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Donte? Hope all is well, man.
What's up, man? Appreciate it.
Yeah, I was going to ask that same question, but let me ask you, where do you feel like things kind of for this team kind of took a dip? Y'all were on such a high, and then things kind of fell off? Where do you think things kind of took a dip there?
I'm not really sure. I can't really pinpoint exactly, but I don't know. I just think that we just had a hard time finishing a lot of close games, and I think that was the difference. Just finishing out those close games, those winnable games. I think that we should have just we could have did a better job and of like just finishing, man, fighting to the end. I think that we do a great job of fighting to the end. I just think that sometimes out there we just lose our system and lose, what we actually trying to get done out there. And I think that was just our Achilles heel this year, just really finishing and really keeping the same intensity throughout a 60-minute game and not taking those, 4 to 5, 6 plays to where we have a lapse. And that's defensively speaking, by the way.
And what do you think you all can defensively do better this offseason moving forward?
Communication. I think that's the biggest thing. Making sure guys know what's going on at all times, and I think that's more player driven. I think we should, guys should get together and make sure the communication is detailed before, OTAs or before we got to be together with the team. I just think that's. I think when it came down to those like 4, 5, 6 plays that I talked about, I think communication played a big part in just guys, knowing what it is that we really had to do, and not, like I said, that's more player driven than anything, because we're the ones out there and we're the ones not getting the communication down. So that's what I think that really should be the next step for this defense moving forward. And this was a really, really good defense this year. So I think that'd be the step to elite.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's go to Darren Gant, followed by Zach Schneider.
Donte, when you think about free agency coming up, with you and Stephon in the same spot, all the investments they've made at the position, JC, CJ, et cetera, do you kind of think with you and Stephon it's almost an either-or situation, and do you think of it in those terms?
Nah, I don't think of it like that. I think that if the team has a chance to land a guy like him, why not? And I don't think it's an either-or thing. I think that we'll see when it gets down to that moment. But I don't think that we look at it as an either or thing. I think we look at it as trying to get the team better thing, and I think that's really what it is. I don't think of it as any kind of competition or anything. He's like big bro. He's showed me so much, since he's arrived here, and I don't really look at it like that. I don't think it.
Hey, Donte, hope you're doing well.
Hey, how you doing?
My question is about how, I guess, as the team, and you being a captain, how you feel like you guys should approach this offseason. There's been a lot of talk about the process, and it's kind of hard to see the process or how the process is working when it's not translating into wins. So I'd like for you to speak to the process and then how you feel like this team approaches the offseason with that process when it's not showing up or results aren't showing up in the win column.
I think guys we should attack the offseason like we always do. We're getting better on our mind. Being a guy who's here and being a captain on this team, we definitely see and we definitely feel everything trending in the right direction. It's just frustrating, as a fan, as a coach, as a player when you're not winning, when you're not doing the things that the fans and that everybody in this organization expect you to do. But yeah, we just attack it like we've been attacking it, and that's every day. And I think when you have a team like we have, a lot of guys with a lot of chips on their shoulders, a lot of guys willing to go out here and prove that this thing is actually trending in the right direction. I think that would be the hunger. I think that would be the factor that plays into guys really going out there and actually getting better this offseason and actually coming together as a team and actually developing a chemistry early that's just a DNA to winning football. And I think that, like I said, I think the deciding factor would be coming in this offseason and actually having that chip on the shoulder, knowing that, you know, this thing is going the right direction. Now it's time to actually show it. So I think that those are going to be the guys' mentality. I know it'll be my mentality attacking this offseason. So.
Thank you.
Okay, let's wrap it up with Mike Solarte, followed by Skylar Callahan.
Hey, Donte.
Hey, man, what's up?
I hope you're doing well. Thanks for speaking with us this morning. Kind of dovetailing off of that last question, you're talking about the process and approaching the offseason, but with 2 years under Coach Rule, do you feel that the culture he's trying to kind of cultivate is kind of taking root and you know, putting that foundation for you guys to build on going forward?
Most definitely. Coach Rule's a tremendous leader of men. Doesn't really, we don't really look at the outside noise surrounding Coach Rule, because at the end of the day, we're the guys who were in the locker room with him. For me, myself, last 2 years, for a lot of guys, you know, since college. And you can't really speak on the amount of respect that the guys around this building and the guys around this organization have for Coach Rule. So when it comes down to attacking this offseason and attacking everything that we stand for in this building, yeah, everybody, I feel like we're gonna be the guys who gonna attack the offseason, like I said, with a chip on their shoulder. But I think that everybody here understands, you know, that what everybody wants to do here, and that's win games, and that's, you know, compete for Super Bowls and go to the playoffs. But everybody here is most definitely, you know, standing behind Coach Rule and everything that he believes in and everything that he instills into this organization. And that I think that the process and everything he preaches is not only something that he says to the guys, but something that everybody in this building believes in. And everything that he says, you know, we go out there and we fight for. So.
Thanks.
Hey, Donte, you're doing well. Just how attractive do you think that this spot or this team can be now with how the defense is kind of set up for the future with guys like J.C. Horn, C.J. Henderson, Jeremy Chin, Brian Burns? Just, do you think this is more of an attractive spot for defensive players like yourself and others in free agency?
I mean, me personally, I think it's an attractive spot for football players, man. If you're a football player and you want to come here and you want to work and you want to play and you want to compete to win games, then this is your spot. Obviously, it's a lot of great young talent, as you mentioned, but it's definitely a top-notch football building. And I think once it's put back in the, you know, once the energy is put back in the right spot, everybody will take notice and everybody will start to see that this is actually a football building, and the guys here love this game and love fighting for this organization.
Thanks, Donte.
Thank you.